Hey everybody, I had somebody gift me a bag of greens yesterday, so I'm going to can them today because I won't be off work again before they'll go bad. This is my bag. It's a trash bag, stretchy trash bag. I mean, packed full, tightly packed. So what I'm going to do is go through and take the biggest part of the stem off most of these because I don't like big chunks of stems in them. And then I'll show you how I process them. Okay, you can see this bigger part of the stem. I just kind of pinch that big part off and just pull it out. And the little tiny ones, they're okay, but like that size, you just don't want, if you want them soft greens, take that stem out. It'll cook up some when you can it, but it stays a little tough. And I'd prefer just to take the extra time to begin with and just pull those biggest pieces off. So I'm gonna keep doing that till I get the bag empty. As I'm pulling these off, I'm putting them in water to soak, and I'm gonna wash them through probably about 4 or 5 washes. May not be that many because these are pretty clean. And get them cleaned up good, and then we'll put them in the pot to cook them down. Okay, right, this is what I mean by washing your greens. You're gonna get them in, slosh them around under water. But these are really clean. They didn't have any visible dirt on them. So I've already done them one time. I'm probably just going to do one more wash because they're, like I said, they are really clean. Not like some you get when we've had a lot of rain and they end up with mud and dust up on top of them. So I'll bring you back when I get ready to put them in the pot to cook them down. Okay, I've got the greens in the pot. They're trimmed up. I just got enough water just to, because they're going to wilt down a lot. But I want to have enough water when I put them in the jar to have some to put on top of them. So we're just going to let them cook. I'm going to keep them stirred down. And when they get to the wilted place, I'll bring you back. All right, we've got the greens wilted down in a pot. Now we're going to put them in the jars. Oops, run that one over. I'm going to take a little water out of that because I'm going to add a little bit of salt to that in a little bit. Get another jar. I'll try not to get quite as much water in this one, and so we can pack the greens in a little bit tighter. And then we'll add some more water to it. Take a little bit of that out. Need a spoon. Leaving a 1-inch head space. And I'm going to go back and add some salt to these when I get them done. So I'm going to keep filling the jars like that until I get them all done. And when I get them all filled, I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got my jars filled. I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic in each one of my jars. And as it boils in the canner, this salt gets mixed in throughout the entire jar. And you don't have to put any seasonings. When I want to do a quick meal, it's nice to just have everything seasoned with the flavors you know you like. And then just do our garlic. This is a little darker garlic I'm about to use. This is about the end of a container that I've had this one for a little while. All right. And then I'm going to add where the water's kind of went down on them to get them all up to about 1-inch head space. And this is hot right out of the water that the greens came from. That's good. That one needs a trickle. All right, now I'm gonna get my wet cloth and clean my rims off. Just making sure there ain't no salt, any piece of that left anywhere. And then we're just gonna put our lids on. And I'll just show you doing one. Just gonna put the lid on, put it down finger tight, and that's it. Now I'm just gonna keep doing them. I'll do one more. And that's it. I'll bring you back when I've got them all in the canner. All right, I just want to show you. I've got this marked at 3 inches on my All-American canner. That's where you need to have it. So we're good. I got hot water in the canner. My jars and the product are hot. And we're just gonna put them all in here. Okay, I got 2 more jars. So this canner you can double stack. You just put the second rack in, and I'll just set them near the center since it's just 2 of them. And then we're going to put our lid on, which twist again. We'll kind of balance it out front to back. All right, we're going to do toggles. We'll across from each other. Get them good and tight. Then we'll do the next set. Crossing from each other. Get them both down tight. And then we'll do the final set. That one wound up pretty good ways. Alright, we're gonna let this process and get it warm till we have a constant steam coming out of here for 10 minutes. And I'll bring you back when we're to that point. Okay guys, this is the kind of steam I'm talking about. You want to let vent for 10 minutes. But you can actually see it coming out. It's been 10 minutes. So we're going to put our weight. It has a 5, 10, and 15 pound. We're going to put the 10 pounds on. Now this will let the pressure build in the canner. And we're going to get it up to 10 pounds of pressure. Once it reaches 10 pounds of pressure, I'm going to let them process for an hour and 10 minutes. And I'll bring you back. Okay, I want you to see that we were at 10 pounds of pressure. My gauge, weighted gauge is still at 10. I'm going to start my timer at this point for an hour and 10 minutes or 70 minutes, ever how you want to put it on your timer. I'll bring you back when we're ready to turn the gas off. Okay, our time's up. I've turned the heat off. We're just going to let it depressurize, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, our pressure's down. We'll take the gauge off. No more pressure. We're going to start undoing our things and hook them across from each other just like you put them on. Oops, twisted that one all the way off. Alright, and you always, with these you have to twist to unlock. Always open it away from you. And I can tell I had a little siphoning with the liquid on top, so, but that's okay, they'll be fine. Move them out. Let me grab a fork to lift that rack out. And there they are, still bubbling. I ended up with 10 pints. So, I'm pleased with how they turned out, and I'll have some good greens to eat this winter and into next year. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.